This week on Teendom.
Music is just a way for me to express myself.
Spotify playlist 10-minute challenge. Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum, fun and music. Hey everyone, what is up? It is Avery and welcome to Teendom Talk Show, the talk show for the kids, the teens, and everyone in between. I am so excited to be back with yet another episode this week, but if you have not seen my face before, hi, I'm Avery and thank you so much for watching the show. Make sure to subscribe, like, share with friends, do all of that jazz to become a part of the Teendom. This week's episode is one that is full of fun and music. But before we get into it, let's talk about this week's sponsor, Eating Well with Chef Cordell. This fall, Eating Well with Chef Cordell is offering teen virtual cooking classes. They are after school through Zoom from November 22nd to December 21st, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am telling you guys, I got to take one of his cooking classes back in summer of 2020 and it was so much fun. I learned so much about cooking and was able to make some healthy yet delicious food for myself and my family. Make sure to go to his website, chefcordell.com, or you can go to Eating Well with Chef Cordell's social medias to be able to sign up for the class. All the information will also be in the description box of this week's Teendom Talk Show episode. Make sure to sign up. Thank you so much to Eating Well with Chef Cordell for sponsoring this week's episode. And now, let's get into it. Music comes in a lot of different ways, or in music talk, genres. One of my favorite genres being hip-hop, especially 90s and early 2000s. Right now, we are going to take a trip on over to the Hip Hop Heritage Museum and talk to two out of the three joint proprietors, Gorman and Kingdom Rock. Let's go!
This place is a cultural phenomenon. Honoring the art and world of hip-hop here in Chicago, it is a place everyone needs to check out. Here's my experience at the Hip Hop Heritage Museum.
Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum. I'm so excited. This literally is the coolest space that I've been in a very long time. Do you two want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Gorman. I'm one of the proprietors here at the Hip Hop Heritage Museum.
I am Kingdom Rock.
It is so nice to be able to speak with you guys today. This is such a cool place. How did it start?
A work in progress still, so it's starting and starting and starting. I gotta keep saying that because it's never gonna be finished. 18 years ago, a group of delegates from Chicago Hip Hop went down to meet with Alderman Burnett. Alderman Burnett drew up a resolution with the mayor to make July Hip Hop Heritage Month in the city of Chicago. For years, we've been doing small events across the city with different organizations and schools and places and venues where they will allow us to set up and do a night or have a viewing or whatever we were presenting at the time. This year, because we had the space in this house, due to COVID, we weren't able to move in last year when we first got the spot. I guess in May, we found out the world was opening back up. And we was like, what we're gonna do for Hip Hop Heritage Month? Brian, our other partner, Artistic, and I decided that we were gonna make this an exhibit because Artistic's been collecting stuff for years. I've been collecting stuff for years. Brian has been holding on to things for years. And we decided how to put it together. And we spent about a month and a half of placing everything, curating, as they call it, all the stuff that we got. And this is what it turned out to be. We opened it up on July 1st, and we ended on July 30th. We didn't want to take it down. It morphed into what we now call the Chicago Hip Hop Heritage Museum.
Wow, that is a really cool origin story for a really cool place. And there are so many different sections that are here. I've learned so much just from being here for about an hour, things that I don't think I would have learned anywhere else. What would you guys say is your personal favorite section of the museum?
Well, me, I'm gonna say DJ, but that's because I'm a DJ. But no, honestly, outside of being a DJ, probably the memorial wall is my favorite wall, even though it's probably the hardest wall to look at, but it is giving a lot of credence to the people that have fallen in this craft. And you know, it's a good thing to honor them because they don't necessarily get the honoring that they need and they deserve. So that's my favorite wall because of that. It's us giving people their flowers.
My favorite piece is the signatures. It shows how long we've been at this, because on the signatures of we created what we call Chicago's first hip hop database, and it was done pre-internet, so it was pre-computer, pre-Google, pre-Hotmail, pre-SBC, all that. So we didn't have any of that. And so the only way we could reach out to people was by calling them. And the actual piece has people's names, their stage names, and the name to call when you call their house and their mom answer the phone. So what's important about that list is that there's no area codes on there, because Chicago only had one area code back then. And if you were in Chicago, you didn't have to dial 312-708-703-847-630 or any of those. You just call you just push in the 7 numbers and you were able to reach your people. That list shows how long we've been doing it, and that's what I love about that. It just shows that we've been together for this long and we're still going, and the world is changing and we change and we grow. That's my favorite piece.
Wow, that's a beautiful piece, especially everything that goes behind it, and also the memorial wall. I think that's beautiful how you guys are honoring. I have to say, one of my personal favorite parts of the entire museum is what we are standing in front of. I love everything that is in here, and it gives like a modern feel, but at the same time, it's so much history behind it, and I was able to learn a lot from it. And that goes into my next question. From working on this entire Hip Hop Heritage Museum, what would you say is one of your favorite things that you've learned about hip hop?
I think I want to say my favorite thing I learned wasn't that it was about necessarily hip hop, but just how much we did in silos. It was hard for us to see all these various different crews and not recognize these different crews. So I'll see this picture of 30 people and not know any of them. Right? And then be like, hey, they was doing it over there. You know, and that made me really realize that we were a lot deeper than even I perceived, because I knew my hip hop in Chicago from this point of view. You know, but seeing this like this, it shows how expansive our history is, and that's one of the things I can say I learned, because I didn't realize that we had this much history. I knew we had this much history.
Okay.
You know.
That's interesting. What would you say is your favorite thing that you've learned?
I learned that a lot of people didn't know how connected we were together. It's almost like a family tree. If we could, or connect the dots, like a lot of us didn't know that we were in the same family per se, or extended family. And when you come in here and somebody pick a picture and they was like, oh, that's me and so-and-so. And I'm like, that's who that was? And it's people on these walls that literally, like some of the group pictures, I don't know everybody that's in the group picture. And a lot of us changed as well. Like, a lot of us don't look the same. That connection of we're connected, we're interlocked and connected is really important. And I think that's what I learned the most.
As someone who's learning, I have to be honest, I knew about some of these things, but I definitely did not know as much as I know now after coming here. And that's coming from a youth perspective, because I'm 13, I was born in 2007. I did not get to see all of this stuff, unfortunately. But now, I'm just so glad that there's a place where I can come and learn about just the beauty of hip hop, especially here in Chicago. And that leads me into my last question. Where can people come and check out the Hip Hop Heritage Museum?
Well, we are open by appointment only. We are on 45th in Indiana. You can reach us at customresources.com. There is a link to the Hip Hop Heritage Museum on that, and with that, we'll be scheduling times. We haven't done it yet, but we'll be working on that within you say this is coming up real soon, so probably by the time this comes up, it'll be up there. So that's customresources.com.
Okay, everyone, make sure to check it out. Thank you both for speaking with me today, and thank you for having me here at the Hip Hop Heritage Museum. This was so much fun.
Thank you for coming.
Great job.
Thank you.
Going to the Hip Hop Heritage Museum was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me. Make sure to check them out right now. Let's get back on into the episode.
Like I said, the Hip Hop Heritage Museum is a cultural phenomenon. It is definitely a place that you guys have to go and check out. All the information about the museum is in the description. And thank you so much to Mr. Bryant and Mr. Kingdom Rock for allowing me to come in and check out the museum. Now, let's talk about playlists. I have to be honest, I spend a lot of my free time making different Spotify playlists. I find that it's very therapeutic to have one for every single mood that I have. And considering that I use playlists as a way to express myself and my feelings, I decided to have you guys dictate the next playlist that I should make. Let's get into the Spotify playlist 10-minute challenge. Hey everyone, what's up? I am in my room right now and I am about to complete the Spotify playlist 10-minute challenge. So on my Instagram, which is right here by the way, if you do not follow it, I put on my stories a little questionnaire where you guys could put in some ideas for a potential Spotify playlist that I could make. And I got back all of your feedback and I am so excited that I get to use that to make a Spotify playlist of my own. So the rules of the Spotify playlist 10-minute challenge, I have to try and incorporate all of the comments that you guys put. I also have 10 minutes to complete it and it has to be at least an hour long. So that means getting a cover, creating a name, putting all the songs in the way that I want to, like it is a lot. And did I mention that I only have 10 minutes to do this? And I love doing Spotify playlists in my free time, but this is definitely gonna be a challenge for me considering they normally take around, I would say 30 minutes to an hour. And maybe that's just because I'm an indecisive person, but that definitely may play a role in this challenge. So let's get started. So I will be using this iPad to complete the challenge. The timer starts right now. Okay. Oh, okay, so this is my home screen. My friend Chelsea has this podcast called Nerding Out with Chelsea. We did Black Girls Lead together, so if you want to check that out, make sure to. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my library and I am going to click plus. I'm not gonna give my playlist a name right now because I don't exactly know what I'm doing yet, so I'm just gonna name it ... Okay, so now I'm gonna look at some of the things that you guys told me to include in this playlist so I can get an idea of what I should try and do. Okay, so the first one says happy and upbeat. I like happy and upbeat playlists. I have some songs in mind. To start it off, I want to do, I'm gonna do Feels. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that song by Calvin Harris with like Pharrell and Katy Perry, and I think Big Sean is on it. You know, like that song that's like, will you slide up on your nights like this? Like that song, I'm gonna add that one. What's that song? I think the song is called Slide, actually. Yeah, it's the song by Frank Ocean and Calvin Harris and Migos. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the next one because I just want to make sure I'm going in like the right direction. Oh, one person said to add Silk Sonic to it. I'm gonna say this, I love Silk Sonic. I love their new album, An Evening with Silk Sonic. It is so good. It gives me real like 90s R&B vibes, and that's my favorite era for like music and things of that nature, and that's my like favorite genre. I would say 90s is like a different genre to me. So it gives off that vibe a lot, and I really like that. Oh, I'm gonna add Skate. I really like that song. I feel like that was a really good one. Oh, and Smoking Out the Window. Smoking Out the Window. Ooh, that song hits. It hits. Okay, what's next? What's something else that people said? Because I have to make this at least an hour, and right now I probably got like 10 minutes, maybe. Yeah, right now I got 14 minutes, so I have a little bit to do. Okay, the next one says, oh, Waves. Oh my gosh, that song is actually really good. I love that song. It is kind of calm though, and I'm trying to do a happy and upbeat playlist. But I have to include it. So I'm gonna find a theme that makes it work. Oh, and then this one, Ghost by Justin Bieber. I have to be honest, I just listened to this song for the first time, I think like maybe yesterday. But it came up on my For You page on TikTok, so that's why I listened to it. It honestly is like an upbeat song, so I'm gonna put it in because I feel like it fits with whatever vibe I'm trying to go for. So I'm gonna add that. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so someone put a playlist that screams my movie moment. Would it be weird if I make that like the name of this playlist? I'm gonna think of something. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I'm gonna make it point of view I'm in a coming of age movie. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Okay, so now I know like kind of the direction that I'm gonna try and go in. All right, so I have some songs in mind that I think I'm gonna add. There's this one song that was in this one movie called Yes Day on Netflix that was based off the book, and it's by Fits in the Tantrums. It is so good. Where is it? What's the name of it? I Just Want to Shine by Fits in the Tantrums. I feel like that is a perfect one to add to this. And that song Golden by Harry Styles. I gotta be honest, I don't listen to Harry Styles music that much, but that's a song that I know is like really good. Oh, what's that one song by Gym Class Heroes? It was, oh, that one song by Gym Class Heroes. Cupid's chokehold. I'm gonna add that. 'Cause I feel like that's more so like rom-com, but I still feel like it gives off the vibe. How much time do I have left? I got 3 minutes. Okay. What time am I at? I'm at 31 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. I'm at Kiss Me More. Okay, now I have to see how much time this is. Oh my god, it is 59 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna add maybe like 3 more songs. I want to be a bit more over the top. I've passed an hour, but I want to go a little bit overboard because I still have like a minute left. Okay, I'm at an hour and 4. Oh my god, I forgot to add a picture. Okay. How much time do I have left? I have a minute left. Okay, I'm gonna go on my Pinterest. Okay, I'm gonna search up. I think I'm gonna search up aesthetic Spotify playlist cover. Because I don't have time to edit one myself. That's what I normally edit them myself. But I feel like this time I just don't have the time. I could use that. Am I gonna use that one? Oh, I feel like I want to do a different one though. Oh my god, I have 38 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave this. Okay. Change image. Choose from library. Please do this before the time is. Please don't do this before the time is up. Load. Yes. Okay. The timer is off. My hands are up. I did it. Ooh, I am so happy I was able to finish the Spotify playlist in 10 minutes. Thank you guys so much for giving your feedback of things that you think that I should add to the playlist. It really helped make it, and honestly, I'm kind of shocked that I was able to pass that. If you want to be able to check out the Spotify playlist, the link is in the description of this Teendom Talk Show episode, so feel free to check it out. And let me know what you guys think. And make sure to follow my Instagram, so in case there are any other challenges where I want you guys to chime in as well, you won't miss a thing. My Instagram is right here, but it is also in the Teendom Talk Show description. Let's get back on into the episode. I'm gonna be so honest. That actually was pretty hard. I can be very indecisive when it comes down to my music sometimes, so this was definitely a challenge. If you want to listen to the Spotify playlist on your own time or make a replica on Apple Music, Pandora, or wherever you listen to your music, click the link in the description. And let me know your favorite song that's on the playlist. And lastly, let's have a talk with my friend Charisma, who is an actress, a model, and a very talented singer and songwriter. She has all the deets for us on how she gets her music and how music inspires her and changes her life every single day. Let's get into it.
Hi everyone. Today I am here with my friend Charisma. I am so excited to be here with her talking all things music. Charisma is literally the best. Would you like to introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi, I'm Charisma Boler. I'm 15 and I am a singer and actress, model.
This girl, she wears multiple hats, but can do it all amazingly. I'm telling you guys. So the first thing that I want to ask you is, how did your journey in music start in the first place?
My mom always says that I've been singing before I can even talk. So music has been like a huge part of my life, and I literally wouldn't be myself if I didn't have music in my life. My journey just basically started, I would say, I just singing in the church. That's mainly where it started, the children's choir at my church, and just singing, and that's where it started.
It's so interesting to me because when I listen to so many different artists that are talking about like, oh, how did their singing journey start? It all started in the church. And I feel like that's such a good core place to spot.
Yes.
To start. Ugh.
Yes.
That's so interesting. What would you say are some artists that inspire you?
I would say Jasmine Sullivan. I love her so much.
Oh my God.
I just think I was listening to her this morning. When she was 11, and sang in her musical The Wiz. She just sounded amazing, and just right now she inspires me. Mainly her. That's all I can think about. John Legend. He's another person that I listen to all his songs. He's also artist that I really listen to most of the time. So I'm just gonna stick with those two artists right now. Yeah.
When I tell you, I literally love Jasmine Sullivan's music. She has such a soulful voice that I feel like is so, like, it always pulls me in when I'm listening to her.
Yes.
She is so good. I totally understand where like your inspiration can come from when it comes to her, and especially John Legend too. I love all of his songs, and I feel like they've honestly like become staples.
Yes,
They are so good. All of Me.
I have a video when I was little and I was singing All of Me. So
Oh my gosh, do you mind sending that to me?
okay, I will. I will. It was amazing. I was really nervous, but I sounded really, I was really little. So my voice was a little bit higher. So you'll see baby charisma.
What would you say in your own words does music mean to you?
I would say that music is just a way for me to express myself. As a teenager, it could be super hard. Just being a teenager, just school and just people that aren't gonna always, like you or accept you for who you are. But I feel like music just gives me that outlet to just be who I want to be and just listen to different music and just sing. Even if I like mess up on the song, like just sing my heart out. Like I just feel like it's just a way to express myself. And if I didn't have music, I don't know what I would do. It's just a self-care, really.
I absolutely love that, especially your comparison with saying that music is like self-care for you. You hit it right on the mark. You are a 15-year-old girl, and at 15, the world is just like against you at all times.
Yes.
So it's really nice to be able to have such an outlet like music there with you. And not to mention, you are fantastic at singing. Like
Thank you.
I cannot even describe in words. What would you say is your favorite part about the art of singing?
I would say just learning from other artists. I've been singing my whole life, and just personally, I've seen myself grow, and it's just a really amazing thing to see myself grow and see, that I have a gift and that I was blessed with this gift. And I feel like this gift is, I need to share it to other people. Yeah, I would say, music is literally my best friend. So, so I would say just learning from different artists and experiencing the music around me, the different music, because when you grow up on a certain like music genre, it's just like, you think, oh yeah, this is like the only music, but then it's just amazing to see just the different music like country and just jazz and just different genres. It just really makes me like amazed on like just how different people share their voice.
I literally can see the way your face is lighting up when you were talking about music. And I feel like there's so many different genres that are out there to be explored. Now, I'm a person, I grew up, and it's still my favorite genre to this day, is like 90s R&B and hip hop, because like that's what I grew up on.
Yes.
I absolutely love it. Like Aaliyah is like my favorite person, and I find it so interesting that now it's like I'm growing, I'm being able to branch out and learn about all these different genres, exactly how you are. But once again, going back to the singing portion with it, you are doing a fantastic job at it.
Thank you.
What would you say are some of your favorite genres to explore when making music of your own?
I'm not afraid to say it because a lot of kids are afraid to say it, but gospel is just who I am. Gospel is just a part of me. I would also say just musical theater. Just the songs of musical theater. I would say for me it's a genre of music, musical theater. And that's literally what I want to do with my life, musical theater. So just the songs of musical theater, I would say gospel, jazz. Jazz is a good part of me, and like I would say like 90s too, because when you go to like family gatherings, 90s and all of that music.
All of it.
So
you are so talented. You with musical theater, I just have to point that out, and gospel as well. I feel like there are two genres that people our age sometimes will often tend to forget even exist, but they're definitely such ones that are so versatile but also deserve to be explored even because it's so good, especially the musical theater spectrum. And not to mention, you are going to be in an upcoming play that I need to go see. Do you want to tell the people about your upcoming play that you're going to be in?
It's just a school play, The Lion King. And I play with geese, so that's gonna be exciting.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite
yes.
character in The Lion King. Oh my gosh.
Yes. I am really excited about it because I feel like this is maybe like my main role that I've gotten at my school so far.
Yeah.
And I'm just excited to just like, sing my songs because I've been practicing so hard. And I just want to like just make sure that it's a great experience for not only the audience but myself and my castmates.
You have such a good spirit, especially just
Thank you.
You are practicing and practicing and practicing, and I feel like practice always makes perfect at all times. So you are going to kill it. You are going to do a fantastic job. I'm rooting for you, and so is everyone else. And that helps lead me into my next question. You have the endurance of right here, girl, of right here. And you are constantly working just to expand your craft and to explore it more. And you have been doing a great job at it so far. So what is some advice that you would give to people, especially those who want to be in singing?
I would mainly say, work hard. Literally, just work hard, continue to practice. Don't compare yourself to other people because we're all different. We all have different voices. And I just think that's like a main thing to just know that you're not going to be anybody else. Like, you're not going to have the same voice as somebody else. Like, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you sound like this person. You sound like this person. But then at the end of the day, you're yourself. Just make sure you're sharing your voice for the right reasons. So like just overall, like your voice is so powerful. It really is. And just make sure you take care of it. Really take care of it and just practice. That's all I can say is practice. Sorry if I was repeating myself.
Oh my gosh, no. You gave like the best advice ever. I feel like it's all stuff that the people need to hear, to love your voice, to take care of it, to stay true to who you are, growing as an artist. You touched on all of that. And for everyone that is watching, for everyone that is listening, if you need to rewind, if you need to play back, if you need to save that to your camera roll, please just remember this advice that Charisma is giving, especially to all of my people out there that really want to be singers, because these are gems that she is dropping right now, everyone.
I just wanted to say like one more thing. Like, I'm still learning myself. I'm 15. I'm still learning myself. So just know that we're going on this journey together.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And as a growing artist, as someone who has been doing singing, who has been in music for all of your life, I just cannot wait to see how you grow as an artist. And I know that everyone watching cannot wait as well, because you are a fantastic person, Charisma.
Thank you so much. You are. Literally all the things that you are doing.
Do you maybe have some new music releasing soon?
Ooh, I'm working on like songwriting and writing my own song. So, something may be coming out soon. I have had songs in the past. So, you can go to my Instagram to see. I think the link is in my bio. I might have to update that. But if you go through my Instagram, you'll see that I did release something when I was 13. I released a project, and it was a really fun experience. And I really hope to like grow and just make more music.
What would you say songwriting is like for you?
Oh, it's definitely hard. A lot of people just say write down your emotions, write down how you feel about just certain things. And it doesn't really have to be like from you. It could be from things that you've seen or things that you experience, which is really like nice to just like, come up with something. And it's basically just like writing, which I love. I enjoy writing. I mean, that's songwriting, literally writing. But I feel like I'm a good writer, and it's just kind of, sometimes it does get hard to like, put it into a song, but when you're writing, it's not really that hard. But it is definitely a difficult process. Yeah, I'm just working on it. I'm still learning too, so.
Yes, I love how you're going on this experience where you're learning more about the craft that you're really passionate about. I do screenwriting, so that's more like script writing. So definitely songwriting and screenwriting are two completely different things. But at the same time, it's also just a way to be able to get your emotions out there. And that's why I love the art of writing. And for you to be able to do that and incorporate it into your music, it's fantastic. It is everything. Literally everything. That actually leads me into my very last question for you today is where can everyone find you on social media, your past music?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram, Little Miss Charisma, LilMzCharisma, all lowercase, and that's really where you can find me. I don't really have a YouTube, but I'm working on that too. A YouTube will be coming soon, but that's all I really have right now, my Instagram.
Yes, so that is right here for you guys to be able to check out. Also, it will be in the description of this Teendom Talk Show episode. Charisma, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I'm just so proud of everything that you are doing. You are fantastic. And just thank you for coming on to have this conversation with me today. It means so much to me.
Thank you for this opportunity. You're literally amazing. An inspiration.
I need to give you the biggest hug when I see you.
Yes. Soon.
Okay, everyone, let's get right back on into the episode.
I loved talking to Charisma. She is one of the best people ever. Make sure to follow her on Instagram so you can stay up to date on all new things that she has coming. Thank you so much, Charisma. And thank you all so much for watching this week's Teendom Talk Show episode. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and do all of that jazz to become a part of the Teendom. And also, make sure to check out Eating Well with Chef Cordell's teen virtual cooking camps that are starting November 22nd, going all the way to December 21st. The link is in the description. And I will see you all week after next. Bye!